Well, big announcement today, of course, which is aligned with the new FIA ACO regulations for Le Mans, which allows for hypercars to come and compete at the top class of WEC. So the category that was previously called LMP1, this opportunity to bring our hypercars and race them, which obviously is going to be hopefully a great crowd pleaser. For us, of course, what does hypercar mean? Well, it means that the stars have aligned perfectly, because at a moment where the regulations have changed, we of course are introducing our Aston Martin Valkyrie to the market, and therefore the big news from us is that as the new rules are announced, we will be announcing also that Aston Martin Valkyrie will be competing at that top flight of WEC. Well, you know, Valkyrie is about creating a bloodline, a mid-engine bloodline for Aston Martin. And if you want the granddad level, you've got Formula One, Adrian Newey, creating this fantastic hypercar in the Aston Martin Valkyrie. That, of course, then gives way to the 002, which is the track version of Valkyrie. And then, of course, as we've announced, 003, which is, I guess you'd call it a supercar. All of this is creating brand authenticity around mid-engine configuration. And of course, in around 2021, 2022, we introduce the Aston Martin Vanquish, which will be our first, if you want, mass production or core car, which will be in the mid-engine configuration. The fact that during that time from the start of Valkyrie to the introduction of Vanquish, that we've competed and won in Formula One and competed and hopefully won in Le Mans is about creating that mythology and that credibility, that authenticity in that mid-engine category. This is the first time in perhaps 25 years where a British team has come with a road-going hypercar and competed at Le Mans. And I think that's what the supporters here want to see. They want to see cars that come from the road, cars that you can potentially buy, cars that you lust after, basically going out there and competing on the track. And we've been a very, very strong advocate of that form of racing. And of course, as I say, the stars have aligned to us insofar as at the moment today, where the rule changes are made public, we're in the very fortuitous position that the Aston Martin Valkyrie will be ready to race in those regulations from the season 2020-2021. And again, it's that return of British engineering, British team, the spirit of racing coming back to, if you want, its spiritual home of Le Mans. This weekend is important to us. We're present and racing in GTE Pro and GTE AM. I think we've got a reasonable chance of getting on the podium. We go into the race on pole. The team, the AMR team, is looking in good shape. It's feeling confidence. It's a 24-hour race. Anything can happen. But it's really important for us this time, particularly because this is the 60th anniversary from the time in 1959 when Aston Martin won outright at Le Mans with the DBR1, and what a way to celebrate that if we could take home the trophy this time.